stories in today's video. 1. I 24M can't stop thinking about ending my relationship of 4 years with 23F, even though there's nothing wrong. 2. I 17 meters enlisted in the Navy and my parents 52 meters, 53 meters won't allow me to have friends or get a job now. 3. My 22F boyfriend 25M is trying hard but I feel tired. Hi guys. Need to preface this by saying it may end up just being a lot of incomprehensible word vomit. I've been feeling sick over this for weeks and can't even make sense of my own feelings, but here goes. My GF and I have been dating for 4 years, all of which have been wonderful. They've all been long distance, as we went to separate colleges, but we're from the same hometown, so we'd have several months long stretches of being in the same places plus monthly visits otherwise. No major issues during that time. However, now we're both starting new phases of our lives. I'm about to start med school, and she's working a pretty demanding full-time job in a city far away from my school. Her field is location dependent, so this wasn't really her choice. We already had a lot of discussions about the prospect of having to do long distance during med school, and we figured we would be okay and figure it out. I assured her that I'd do my best to prioritize talking to her and visiting her as much as I could while balancing schoolwork, and most importantly, we decided that I'd do my best to move to her city for residency after I'm done with school. The thing is that now I'm rethinking all of that and IDKY. Maybe it's because I start school in a matter of weeks and everything is becoming much more concrete now, I'm not sure. Suddenly I'm like, do I really want to have to manage a relationship on top of all the stresses of med school? Do I actually want to move to her city for residency? Unfortunately, I think the answer to that question is no, but I'm terrified to tell her this because I'm sure it will hurt her. The problem is there's nothing wrong with the relationship except for the fact that our individual paths seem to be diverging, with the relationship itself being the only thing tying us together. If we were in the same city, I don't think I would be having these doubts. I love her deeply, she's my best friend, but, IDK. I feel like there shouldn't be a but. I've been in this relationship for almost all of my adult life, and have never really had the chance to prioritize my career or otherwise experience life as a single adult, not with regards to sleeping with other people or anything, but just having the sort of independence that you necessarily give up when you're in a committed relationship. I keep thinking about what it might be like if I broke up with her. But I also don't know if my reasons are stupid. Maybe I'm just getting cold feet. BC, this is a new stage of our lives. Maybe I'll end up wanting to move to her city after all. Maybe these are temporary doubts, etc. IDK. I had a conversation with her about being worried about balancing school plus relationship, but our conclusion then hinged on the idea that I'd join her in her city after I'm done with school. I don't know how to open another conversation about this or if I even should, but I've been spinning myself in circles just thinking about this for weeks. TLDR, having doubts about my 4-year LDR for no concrete reason other than the distance. I'm just looking for advice about how to think about this going forward, or how to start a conversation with her about it. Again, I really love her and don't want to hurt her, but I'm really struggling with this. Edit. All of these comments are so incredibly helpful, thank you guys so much. I did end up having a long and difficult talk with her about my worries. It turns out she's actually a lot more amenable to moving with me to a different city for residency than I assumed, so that was a major relief to hear. We both agreed that we want to at least give it a shot, take things one day at a time, and if we do end up breaking up then that's that, but we'd like to do our best to make it work first. Also, I think one of my concerns was that she doesn't grasp exactly how busy I'll be during school, so I relayed to her some of your comments about it just to make sure she was aware of what it'll be like. All in all, I'm feeling better about the whole thing. Nothing is necessarily fixed, but I'm glad we're both on the same page. RN. I recently 17 meters enlisted in the Navy and my parents 52 meters 53F won't let me have friends or get a job now, just looking for some help. I am 17 meters and recently enlisted in the Navy. Before the Navy I was allowed to have friends and was going to apply at Sonic, which is where my friends work. The issue is my parents before the Navy, they didn't really care about who I hung out with. I didn't hang out with people who did drugs or drank alcohol, but friends who I've known since middle school. Life was fine before the Navy, but since I've enlisted my parents have taken everything I've enjoyed and have thrown it out the window. I can't have friends since apparently they are fools and don't care about me and how they'll get me killed. When they told me this I was a bit upset considering they've never tried talking to my friends and seeing what they are like. I then asked about me getting a job and my dad said how he has cancer and has had many surgeries and how I'm not 18 and until then I can't make decisions for myself, therefore I can't get a job. They then sat me down and said I'm only allowed to do 2 things for the 7 months, which is school and working out. I really don't want my life to be like this until I ship out for boot camp. Any advice on what to do? If ever this gets a bit of attention, I do not consent to posting this anywhere. My partner, 25M, and I, 22F, have been dating for a few months already and so far we had a few huge arguments. He told me head on that he wanted to break up, but after he calmed down, he retracted the breakup. I accepted that. I confronted him however about him being able to break up with me easily and not fighting hard enough. He realized that and promised that he'll change. Now, he became a better boyfriend. He is more attentive to my needs and pays more attention to the important stuff. But the thing is, I am a bit tired. I am not interested in other people, it's just that having your partner break up with you a few times, that pain has kind of numbed me. It made me feel like if the third breakup proposal comes I won't feel anything. I am still in love with him but I don't feel that enthusiastic as I was before when I am with him. Any advice to what I should do? Or what I'm feeling?